Hello there, I'm Fred. I'm your host on this Super Snowball video. And in today's show, I'm going to talk about a crazy theory I have concerning the Tesla humanoid robot. Um, Now, this is a crazy idea, and that's how you should approach it. This is just for entertainment purposes. This is just some theory that I'm just throwing out there on the internet. This is not at all. This is not investment advice. So just entertainment purposes only. So let's go. So on Tesla AI Day, Elon announced that Tesla will produce a humanoid robot. Now, okay, this may sound very futuristic, but I think Tesla, if there's a company that can actually do it and make a really, really good robot with their experience in AI, Tesla is the company that can do it. Now, initially, it is announced that these humanoid robots will actually help Tesla to build cars and do tedious jobs. Now, I have this theory that actually there is more to this humanoid robot than what appears to be. And I have a crazy theory. And that theory is that the humanoid robot will act as a driver, as a chauffeur. And when you think about it, until today, Tesla has been building very specialized robots, basically robots that can drive cars. So they actually build up all these years, these decades of experience in building robots that can drive. Basically, what they're doing right now is just use cameras, like only vision, to drive a car. Now, the next step that Tesla is going to do is when they have this autonomous driving capability, they will start an Uber-like network, like a self-driving taxi network. Now, okay, you can start this, but you need a lot of Teslas to do this. So that's their limiting factor. So, for example, if they want to compete against an Uber, Uber has, let's say, an almost unlimited supply of cars because there's a lot of cars out there, and they probably can find drivers if their compensation is really good. The limiting factor, if Tesla wants to compete with an Uber, is basically, do they have enough cars? Because that's an issue. If you, for example, in a city where where there are like 10 Teslas, you're not going to use that taxi network because there's simply not enough Teslas driving around. So you're not going to use that taxi network, even if it is autonomous. It's basically useless. So with the humanoid robot, if they are able to make that robot drive a normal car, they can actually compete against an Uber, because now they can use a regular car and have that robot drive the car. Now, technically, I think it's fairly feasible. Why? Because now the current technology works with vision. So basically, you could the robot can have enough vision to observe its surroundings, or otherwise you could have some extra external device on the car that has the vision, and the robot actually drives the car. Now, you could say, okay, is that in line with the vision of Tesla to move people to more sustainable transportation? Because, okay, if all these robots are driving around gas guzzling cars, does it align with the vision of Tesla? Well, you could say, yeah, that's not in line. I think the opposite, because when actually you can make the Tesla autonomous taxi network appealing, and actually if you can make people use it more and more and more, that transition will also go faster. So basically, the robots are working, earning a wage, sort of speak. So they work for Tesla. So they actually could like earn their their wage, and actually the transition could go faster, because Tesla could really like use the cash flow streams to even accelerate this transition. Um, is it a crazy idea? Maybe, maybe not. It I definitely think there's a lot of crazy theories that you could think of what Tesla could do with a humanoid robot. But I'm definitely super excited what this humanoid robot can do for Tesla and its future. And when we look at, for example, what also for the stock itself, when we look at, for example, the market capitalization of Uber, Uber now is so Uber now has a market value of $75 billion, and that is, of course, that evaluation is based on that little margin that Uber makes on all its drivers. Now, if Tesla would be able to compete with an Uber, let's say they have like equal businesses, their profit margin would be way higher than Uber's. So when we look at the price of the stock, if Tesla would succeed into building humanoid robots that actually can drive cars and even trucks, that would also be among the possibilities. It would add an enormous value to the price of the stock and the valuation of the company in general. So this is a crazy idea. I've always been super bullish on Tesla, but this evolution, it's like an extra little possibility that could add like a lot of value on the stock. So leave in the comments what you think of this crazy idea, and I'm really excited to read whether you think I'm totally nuts, or if you think this is in the realm of possibilities, and if you're excited about this as well. So thank you for listening, and see you next time. Bye bye.